guys, I'm just gonna go check out what all the noise is about out there. I heard bagpipes and drums. The noise is going on for a while. Not that specific noise. I know what that noise is about. It's a procession. I heard it many times before. So I'm gonna go check that out. And it's Santa Iria week or Iria week. It's a girl that became a martyr for her beliefs, I guess. She in 600 something AD, so a long time ago. So she's the patron of Tomar. And there's markets and fairs and all kinds of stuff going on and concerts for like 10 days or something. Anyway, that's not the only reason I'm making this video, this vlog. I'm also going to talk about what the difference between expat and immigrant is supposed to be. Because some people got their panties in a bunch over it. I hear it in my comment. I hear it on Facebook. It's either a dirty word to be an immigrant or it's a dirty, bad word to be an expat. This is my third country I immigrated in. So I think people just taking it a little bit too far. Like, it's just a word. And there's actually a difference between the two, but whatever. Anyway, I'll talk about this in this video while we're checking out the festivities. So let's go. Okay, here we are walking down the street, a couple blocks, maybe 1 block from my house. Checking out the market. It's just like a flea market / vendor market, all kinds of stuff to buy. It's a beautiful alley actually. In the spring, there's beautiful flowers flowering on the trees. So let's talk about the expat and immigrant problem. The term expat is often associated with people who have relocated to another country for work, usually on a temporary or semi-temporary basis, and is frequently applied to people from more economically developed countries. Expats are often viewed as living abroad by choice or professional reasons, and the term tends to carry on a more positive connotation. Immigrants. An immigrant typically refers to someone who moves to another country, often permanently, for a variety of reasons: economic, political, familial, etc. Immigrants may be seeking better opportunities, asylum, or a permanent home. The term immigrant can sometimes carry more politicized or negative connotation, depending on the context. Expats may reside in a foreign country on a temporary work visa, business contracts, or even retiree visas without seeking to become a permanent resident. Immigrants usually undergo a formal immigration process, applying for permanent residency or citizenship in their new country. In short, the distinction often reflects differences in perception, privilege, and intent, though both terms describe people living outside their country of origin. So in my perspective, people that are not planning to go ever back to their home country, maybe they can't for whatever reason, or they just had enough of their home country and don't want to go back, they're definitely immigrants. But expats are more people that work abroad, want to have the experience to live abroad for a while. It could be 10 years. But maybe want to move on to another country sometime. They're not tied to the country itself forever. They still, want to experience other countries, going to experience the world and live and work somewhere else. In my case, I'm still not sure about it. It all depends the people that I meet and how many roots and ties I'm going to make in this country. Maybe going to end up being a permanent immigrant here, and maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll be an expat and move on in a few years. Who knows? I'm only here in a year and a half, so I can't really tell yet. It's too early. And I think it's wrong for people to criticize or make up their mind about other people's, labels. And I know expats usually get a bad rap because they contribute to the prices are going up, and living costs and housing and all the other and costs. Yeah. So, but I don't know. We can't just put everything in one basket. It's not always just one group's fault that all the negative things that happen in a country. Anyway, so the people that made all these assumptions, yeah, maybe they should rethink their thinking and when they make comments or speak about it, because it's not their place unless they are actually in the same shoes. And a lot of countries actually need immigrants or expats for their economy. Like Portugal is not a very populated country, so it needs people, especially in the rural areas. The economy, needs people, and the only way, to do that is have immigrants. Okay, back home now. I couldn't film, talk, and read my notes while I was, out there. So, and it was very loud. So that's why I had to do a voice over. I hope you don't mind. I hope you enjoyed this walk through Tomar during this little week of Santa Iria festival. And I hope you've made up your mind, or maybe you just understand more what this expat immigrant dilemma is about. I don't know, it's just a label. I think people get their panties in a bunch over it for no reason. It's just a word. So think what you want, and maybe you can leave a comment if you still have something to say about it. But make sure you be civil and polite and respectful, and don't get in some weird discussion war down there. Yeah, and if you want to watch some other videos, you can do that here or here. There's lots of videos on here about Portugal and some travel around Portugal. Yeah, so go check it out, please.